Testing, testing, testing. All right, so I just want to make a video of being the authentic me. I just want to have a talk with you guys. See, you don't need to, and I'm talking to you on the other side of the screen, you don't need to change yourself for anybody. Be you. Be the true, authentic you. If you're a person that like to say what's up, then say what's up. That's you. Don't let nobody change you because it's only one you for a reason. And I know you guys probably sitting and think, see, you hear that? You hear that right there? It's your time to come out of your shell. Like, it's your time. I know you guys probably sitting there thinking, like, why are you doing the video in the dark? Where's your face? I'm intentionally doing this video in the dark because sometimes it gets dark. And when it gets dark, we get scared. We get stuck. We panic. We get depressed. We like every which way but the right way. And we just don't know what to do because it's like it's dark. We can't see no light. Well, I came to tell you sometimes you just have to step out on faith and you just have to move forward. Sometimes you will not always hear a direction. When I say hear a direction, you will not always see the direction that you're going in, because sometimes it's like, how can I hear a thing if I can't see a thing? How can I feel a thing if I can't touch a thing? Sometimes you just have to move without the nothing, meaning you just have to take a leap knowing that it's going to be all right. But I'm not going to get on this platform and pretend and play or whatever. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be the true, authentic me, the true, authentic Tamaja. That's who I'm going to be. And with that being said, sometimes life gets to life, and I just feel like I don't know which way to go or which way to turn. Yeah, you may see a smile from me. You may see me do motivational videos. You may even scroll down some and see a couple videos of me dancing or shouting or, laughing or kiki aha. But at the end of the day, life gets to life. And when life gets to life, I have to remind myself to hold on to my faith. Not only do I have to stay strong, but I have to keep going because life is not going to stop for nobody. It's not going to be a clock. It's going to be like, okay, well, she ain't got it together. He ain't got it together. So we're going to put a pause on it. It's not going to happen like that. So we just got to keep moving forward. You just got to keep going forward and knowing that it will get better. And knowing that eventually you will see a light. But when you see the darkness, that's the summary, the seclusion of this video is, don't stop, don't panic, don't get stuck, don't get shocked when it gets dark. See, sometimes you just have to keep walking, keep walking, keep walking. It don't matter how long you take. Keep going. Don't compare yourself to the next man. Don't look at, oh, they got it done when they was 23, or they finished college when they was 18, or they got their own place when they was 17. You ain't comparing yourself to nobody. We all in this race together. Life is like a classroom. It's like a classroom of multiple tests and trials and tribulations that we go through in life. That's what it is. It's like a classroom, but you can't stop. You gotta keep moving forward. Even in the midst of my pain, even in the midst of my trial, even in the midst of my tribulation, I'm still trying to encourage you guys. But you can't encourage nobody else if you don't know how to get by yourself and pour into yourself. Because how can you pour out if your cup is empty? See, you gotta it's self-reflection. You gotta fill yourself up first before you can pour into anybody else. So don't let nobody change you. Don't let nobody tell you you should be this or you should do that. You should be a doctor, or you should be a lawyer, or you should be a teacher, or you should be a preacher. No. You should be who you were created to be. You should be the thing that brings you joy. You should be the person that brings you joy. You should be able to look in the mirror and love what you see. And sometimes it takes time to look in the mirror and love what you see, because sometimes we look in that mirror and we like, man, who is this person? Who did I become? Who am I? I want to know who I am, right? Well, it takes time to know who you are. But don't let the world tell you who you are. You figure out who you are by taking it day by day, step by step, one foot in front of the other. But just remember, stay true to who you are. You don't have to put on a show for nobody, because sometimes in life, you may come across a lot of people and you may feel like you have to fit in with them. You don't got to fit in with nobody. Just be yourself. Just be you. Because I'm going to tell you part of my testimony. See, I used to be this person where I felt like I had to fit in until I realized that I don't fit in. And you get to a point where you just try to fit into so much where you feel like, this ain't me. That ain't for me. That ain't for me. And you leave it alone. You leave it alone. You leave it alone. Because you realize it is so much more to you than what you feel, than what you see. Because the reality of the of the picture is what you see now is not in front of you. What you see now is not your future. What you see now is not what's really going on. See, sometimes we look at what's in front of us and we say, it's no way that I'm going to make it. Yeah, they must be right. I must not know who I am. I must be who they tell me to be. I must act how they tell me to act. I must be a nobody because look at my situation. Look where I'm at. But that's not the case. See, sometimes the thing that's in front of you is showing you what you need to work on. Sometimes the things that's around you, it's not really your reality. It's just showing you what you need to pray for. See, the things that are attacking you is showing you what's inside of you. So I just want to encourage somebody and let you know, just because it's dark right now, don't mean it's always going to be like that. Just because you feel like you have nobody, you have somebody, and that somebody is God. You're not alone. Just because you feel like you don't know how you're going to make it, how you going to come out, oh, you're going to make it. You're going to make it. You're going to win. You're going to tell your testimony because nobody else can tell it like you can tell it. And I'm going to do more of these videos where we just talk. No face. All you hear is sound. That's it, just sound. Because sometimes you don't need to see a picture perfect direction to know where you're going. Sometimes you just got to take that leap of faith. Well, all the time you got to take that leap of faith, whether you see or you don't see. Step out on faith. I love you. Be encouraged. Stay true to you. And don't let nobody change you. If they can't accept you, they just simply not for you. I'm out. Love you guys.